Let's start with the question. Use the Cryomancer now or waste 3 mana and wait for +2/+2. I often have the problem that I can get a Cryomancer out or wait a turn or two and get it with +2/+2. Below shows a really stark example. So, in the example above I have a choice. Note that the board is empty and I am playing against a paladin. I can use all my mana and deploy the Cryomancer immediately. But it will have no buffs and just be +5/+5. Otherwise, I can do nothing except use my hero ability for 1 damage against the enemy hero and waste 3 mana. However, if I opt for choice 2, then I get to get out the Cryomancer next turn with +2/+2. For a total of +7/+7. And the Glacial Shard. In this particular example, I chose to wait. My thinking was that even if the paladin played a 6-mana minion, I would freeze it for 1 turn anyway with the Glacial Shard and get out the Cryomancer with +7/+7. So, I just wasted the 5 mana and waited a turn. So how can we solve this? There are 2 possible answers. Answer 1. Playing Cryomancer with no buff on an empty board would have absolutely been a waste. If your opponent has no pressure on you, there is no point in wasting the +2/+2 opportunity. Especially since you know you can use it next turn. Answer 2. There isn't actually one answer for all cases here. You already know what deck you're playing. And by turn 5 you should have a good idea of the type of deck your opponent is playing. Face, tempo, combo, control. You already have a turn 6 play in the Archmage. So in all matchups except one, you want to play the 5/5 on turn 5 for the tempo. This stat line is only slightly below vanilla stats for a 5-mana card and totally fine to play tempo. The only matchup where you would want to wait is Control vs Control, where your deck is slower, heavier. In all other cases the tempo from the 5/5 will be much more useful to the coming turns. I hope these answers helped, and if they did, please drop a comment and subscribe.